See, the fact is CEOs do have huge egos, and they have the right to have huge egos because they have become CEO not by accident, because they have achieved a lot, and as a result, it has kind of built their ego. And by the way, the organization and people around them also kind of feed the ego sometimes. So the ego becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. The question is whether you are in control of your ego, or you have lost control and ego has become bigger than you. That's the question you have to ask, rather than saying, do they have ego? And ego is not necessarily negative, right? If you can fuel it in the right direction, ego can be positive. Now then, the next question is far removed. Some people have said being a CEO is a very lonely place. In some ways it's true, because you are making decisions which are very complex, which have far-reaching impact. Consulting somebody, you run the risk of leakage. So whom do you go and consult? And at the end of the day, you have to soak up that pressure and make those choices. To a large extent, it's true. But because it is lonely, you don't have to be away from your people. You can be accessible, you can be transparent, you can be authentic, and yet you can have that role called lonely. Now, in this concept of that being a lonely place, there are methods through which you can draw inspiration, you can make it less lonely. But at the end of the day, it is, in my view, and I may be wrong, it is somewhat of a lonely place.